Thailand. Thailand is a country with lots of different types of attractions for every kind of tourist. It's a mysterious, beautiful place with tropical islands, beautiful oceans, and exotic beaches that are usually empty during the day. There's big cities with big city life. And there's jungle adventures in the massive jungles in Thailand. There's huge mountains up north. And of course, there's awesome Thai food everywhere in Thailand. With the wonderful Thai culture and the wonderful Thai people, Thailand is known as the land of smiles.
Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody had a great day today or is going to have a great day today. Can everybody hear me all right this morning? Got to make sure, all the equipment is working. Just click the thumbs up if everything is good. I see we got Richard, Ron, John, Mitch in the house. Brock, Mike and Nicole, good to see you guys. Tommy J, Robert. Sound is good. Okay, thank you very much for that. We're at the end of our time here in Tapanoma. It's been a long, it's almost 5 weeks, I think it's been since we've been home. I'm bored. Mom's bored. Everybody's bored. It was just one of those things. We had to come back. Mom wanted to get some eye surgery, cosmetic surgery, which was a success. And we needed to get her visa, not extension, but we needed to get her address changed and do her check-in stuff here in our hometown. So that way, every 90 days that I can make sure that it gets done online and she doesn't have to try to make a trip to the immigration every 90 days. So far, everything has worked out. Daz, good morning. Dave, Mike, Nikki, everybody, hello. Scott. I think I saw somebody said hello. Joe. Yep, Joe and Gift in the house. So we got 2 days left before we leave here. Going to be at Prachuap Saturday evening. We've got a long drive. We're only going to make one stop. Typically, it takes us 3 days to get down to Prachuap. It's quite far. I don't think people realize how far we are from that area. But we're just going to do the long drive to Karat, spend the night in Karat, and then head down to Prachuap. We should be there late afternoon. I'm not sure. We've got Jim and Mal coming today. They should be on their way. Going to show them around a little bit, and we're going to try to. That little electric tuk-tuk doesn't weigh much. I think me and Jim can pick that up and throw it in the back of his truck. I think the only thing that weighs a lot of the batteries. But that thing's been doing pretty good. I put it to the maximum test. I believe we can go over 50 kilometers in that thing, so it should be no problem for her to get around the town. I know Mom's excited about this next adventure. I can tell you, out of all the places we've been in the last 3 months, probably this one's the least of her favorite in Tapanoma. It's just there's not a lot of stuff to do here. This is our home base. I love my Thai family. I can pretty much understand what's going on in this town. But for her coming in to Thailand, not knowing anything and spending this much time in Esaan has been kind of overwhelming, I think, a little bit for her. But she's doing pretty good. She's just ready to go on her next adventure. So the house is almost complete. I think it's just about finished. Joe did a little walkthrough for us the other day, and I think they just need to hang the doors, which probably has already been done by now. But I think what we're ultimately waiting for is the government. Imagine that, right? We need to get the electricity meters in and turned on, and the water meter. She said she put in a request a month ago for that, so hopefully that'll happen pretty soon. If not, we'll be sleeping in a tent. Now, we have a lot of stuff to do. We're probably going to be in Prachuap for at least a month. And I don't know what we're going to do in between that. Mom's house is empty. The only thing she's got coming is a bed. So we have to fill the place up. The only thing she's got is a countertop, a sink, and the bathroom stuff. That's about it. No, nothing else. And an air conditioner. One. So she's excited about making this thing complete, making it her own. And hopefully the area works out for her. I don't know. We're going to get it figured out before we leave Prachuap. And like I said before, if it doesn't work, then we'll figure something out. But ultimately, we're going to be successful at this. Not too much else going on. I really haven't been making a whole lot of videos. I've been a little, I guess you could say, stressed, but it's not like I've had anything to do for the past 6 years. I really haven't had a whole lot of responsibilities. So now this is kind of putting me a little to the test. So it's been a little bit difficult ride, I think, for me and my mom. So we I just haven't felt like making videos. I haven't been like, hey, so at the cop, hello, everything is perfect, blah 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 blah. I've just been kind of tired. But we're gonna come say hi, beautiful, happy. Paige is always happy though. There's no getting her upset. She's got at least a red shirt on this morning. Hair's still beautiful. You gonna color it some more before we leave? Are you excited to go to Prachuap? Gonna go see her friend. Her and Gift get along really. They're like sisters, so they get along good. But Mugatat? Okay, she wants to eat barbecued pork. We're gonna have to do some kind of trip while we're there in the middle of this process. Get away. So on the weather, yeah, we got to wait and see what the weather's gonna look like. Yeah, it's still rainy season pretty much in November in that area, right? Yeah, I know Phuket was kind of on our minds. They had some rough weather, and I'm sure all that stuff will be fixed. It probably already is by now. I would guess. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it, but we're gonna do something entertaining, something for fun while we get Mom settled in. So I took my medicine. Yes. Mm. Anyway, yes, Joe says Chuck and I don't get along. Just kidding. Yeah, we don't really get. We just do it for views. Mal's in the house. Are you guys on the road? I hope you're not the one driving and typing. If so, I know you guys are coming from Udon this morning. So that's basically what's going on. Not a whole lot's been happening in the last 4 weeks, and I'm ready to go. But we had to wait for the right time to get the 90-day check-in for Mom and the address change. Now we've got to come back here after at least sometime in December because we've got the school function. You guys should see a lot. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. A few people have donated for the school project to build a stage, and we ended up getting a little bit more than what we needed. So we ended up the school ended up not just building a stage, but they put a roof on. They built like a whole building on the side of the school, and this thing is like it is top notch. Like these kids are gonna they're gonna have a great Christmas, and they use the stage for all kinds of activities. And this is kind of a really rural small school, about 120 students, so they don't get that much government funding, even though it's a government school, and there are quite a few kids there that are they're from Laos, so they can't even be registered. So they take care of a lot more kids than the government recognized. Dirty Lurker, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So yeah, we do have a big Christmas party here for the school, and then we sponsor the Children's Day, which is after that. But I'll have to see what we've got and if we need to put anything else together, and I'll let you guys know if you can participate in that. But thank you very much. Normally, what we do is we supply them with everybody gets like a gift pack, usually full of snacks and stuff. Then we buy everybody food for the day, ice cream trucks, whatever supplies they need. Of course, we did the stage. I think we pretty much got all their supplies covered. They really don't need much more. I think last year we did band equipment. I don't remember, but we'll look into that when we get back. But we got to get back for that, and then soon after that, I've got to renew my visa, so that shouldn't take very long. And then back on the road again. We're going to head back to Prachuap, make sure everything is settled in for Mom, and then I got to get back to Koh Chang still. It's my favorite place to be. Sometime. I don't think this year is going to be busy. I know tourism is up, but it's not going to be anything like it was in the past. So it's still a good time to be here in Thailand. A good time to travel. Still a lot of good deals to be had. But yeah, looking forward to getting to Prachuap. I will tell you that. Now we're going to have a big Thanksgiving, I think, at Joe's. Yeah. Well, that's about it, guys. Gonna end the video. No, just kidding. If you guys got any questions about what's going on, I have a lot of people that have awesome comments, I'll say, in the comment section, and a lot of people that are, I guess, basing their opinion on what they would do. So if you guys got any questions about what's been going on or what's happening, I will try to politically correctly answer them as best as I possibly can. Yeah. Ron, good morning. Mitch, how are you? Okay, JC, I saw you in the comment section earlier. Looked like you were feeling left out because nobody was saying hello to you. So if you're going to bed, then good night. What is that? Don't touch me. That sounds like something Gift give you. She always says that to Joe. Don't touch me. Did you get that for Gift? Oh, there you go, Gift. Klaus, good morning. Good to see you, Klaus. Klaus Thun ultimately is probably going to end up being Mom's, I guess you could say, caretaker. I know Mom's in the background listening. Just Mom's been dealing with her mom, my grandmother, who's been ill for a while, and everybody in the house, I think, has been ill. Her sister, but I think they're on the verge of recovering right now. Watch It Buster. That's a good name. How is the weather in your area? The weather is beautiful right now. We had a little cold front come in. Let's see what my computer says. It's 29 degrees Celsius at the current moment. Clear skies. Wow, Justin, thank you very much for that. Justin's always very positive in the comment section. I do appreciate that, sir. Brock, good to see you. Robert Keenan, my wife and I would like to meet with you and the gang in Joe's neighborhood. Well, I think that'll probably be the best way to get to. I don't know if when all of us are going to be there, but I we'll be there for a month. I know we'll be doing something in between that, but that would be a good way. I know coming all this way is kind of far, but that would definitely be a good way to meet up with us. The best way to meet up with me or Joe is to contact us on Facebook, and that way we can have like kind of a little bit of a personalized chat, maybe see your face, something like that, right? Beverly, good to see you. Love how your mom is settling in. She is so inspiring. Yeah, it's this wasn't easy for me. I think it's easy for anybody coming in here. I didn't have anybody to talk to when I got here other than Paige, and I was just like, wow, I don't quite know what to do. I was okay with it because I didn't. I'm not the type, and my mom's not really the type of person that needs to have, like group hugs, have to be around people all the time. But for me, I'm okay being alone. Like I was fine with not understanding what's going on. But after a while, the noise, uh, it becomes overwhelming. Like you don't know what everybody's saying. It's just loud noise, and then everything around you is chaos. So it's overwhelming for everybody at first. But she's doing good. Key, good to see you, Key. Key is in San Diego right now, I think. I can't keep up with your travels. I think you're in San Diego. If we get well, when we get back to America, I was not planning on going back to California. Maybe to visit, excuse me, maybe to go visit my daughter. But we do like San Diego. San Diego is cool. Mitch, I can make it nearly a week before I need a hug from Chuck. Yes, Daz, the exchange rate I looked yesterday was like, I think it was 38.3, something like that. Pretty cool. Sunny San Diego. The weather in San Diego is very good. Nikki Dunn, good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for the request for hitting the like button. We actually have 442 people in here. Thank you very much. I already gave myself a like. Let's see, maybe I can change that to that. There you go. Maybe that's a reminder. Dave says it's 38:06. That's probably this morning. My mom's in the background. Tom Yum Guy, how are you? I read it might be on the rise through the first quarter. I'm thinking it probably will. I'm thinking we might see 40. That would be cool. My mom, my my mom is excited about Daz bringing her coffee creamer. I've got a refrigerator full of stuff here I got to bring. Justin, Kara, can I get an autograph one day? Who's cooking Thanksgiving dinner? I don't know. I know we got Nicole, which is an awesome cook. And then I think I cooked most of everything last year. I know Dave is a good cook. Actually, Joe is a good cook too. So I guess whoever wants to cook, maybe it'd just be potluck. Everybody just brings something. I don't know. LB, what's the thing you love most about where you live? Um, well, I want to just say Thailand, right? I don't really live in one particular place, but I love the fact that I can pretty much freely travel around the beautiful country, meet awesome people, eat some great food. I love the fact that I'm very flexible. That's really what I like the most about it. Where we our home base here at Esaan, gets very repetitious here. People got their pretty much standard things that they do every day, and I don't like repetition. So, but what I like most about this place is the food. Really, I love Esaan food, and I love the long bike rides. Like riding a bike through Esaan, it's easy to do. Easy in life. Good to see you. Chuck, that hotel from your friend, is it full in November or are there still rooms available? Do you have a website I can look at? Um, Let me get on my computer real quick and let me see if I can share um, the Google link. Let's see if I can do this without messing things up. And I know she's got a Facebook page that you can contact her on, or you can go. I think she's got a Goda as well. My mouse is screwed up on this thing. Hang on a sec. I got this. Oh, I don't use this mouse on this other computer. It's going in and out. Hang on, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I can't get my mouse to work. I'm looking. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Yeah, I don't have it on here. Get with me later on Facebook or something, and I'll get you the link. It's actually right down from the street from us, but it just depends on. Weekends are usually pretty busy here. It's this friggin' mouse. I'm about to body slam it. I found it. Hang on a second. I'm going to put it here in the description box. You can go there. Not in the description, in the comment section. I'm so used to saying that now. There we go. What a challenge. Anyway, I think on that Google link you can get through a Goda or her Facebook page. While I was doing that, I'm sure I missed a bunch of comments. I apologize. Peter Malling, are people you meet concerned about the conflicts in the world? Or is it just my Ben Rye? No, I don't think anybody that wanted to come out here and meet me really want to discuss that with me. They pretty much know where I stand on trying to figure out how to fix the world's problems. I'm saying it's not good to know these things, but no, I don't really. Well, I take that back. I have had a couple of 10 or 30 beers with some Australian friends, and it always ends up going to that kind of conversation. But um, I don't know. I mean, concerns like what? Like nuclear war? Or I don't really know what. I mean, it's just talk. Mike, Felipe, good to see you. Good morning from, I know you're in Udon. Savadi, 8 feet. That's a strange name. This Oliver, I am from Orange County, California. My spouse and I have lived in Thailand for over 20 years. Thank you for sharing that to us, Oliver. Congratulations. Daz, if somebody asked me if I have kids, no. I made a video on that. Ron, John, good to see you. Oh, here we go. Do we have kids together? No. No time for that. I do have 3 kids. I actually have 4 grandkids. Robert, good to see you. Robert, still planning on coming to visit you. It's not going to be on the way down because we have people traveling with us carrying some stuff. So we're going to probably make a trip midway in our adventure just to come, maybe go to Cha'am and go to Hue Han, do some looking around while we're there, and we'll come see you. The Village Falang, good to see you in the house. What in the wild, wild world of tuk-tuks is going on? Nothing. Not even that. Joe, good. Josh, sorry, good to see you. Does customs open your package when you ship something from the States? I've made a couple videos on this because at one time we were getting a lot of packages in the mail. And if you put, here's an example. You can buy a t-shirt just about anywhere in Thailand for around $3 to $6, depending on the size. So this people were sending me stuff and putting over $40 on the package. And if it's over $40, customs opens it, decides what it is, how much it's worth, and then they put a customs tax on it. So one time I had a guy send me a couple of university t-shirts, and I know the college shirts are probably, I think they were like $40 each. Well, he had put that on there, and I didn't know what was in the package. It was a couple hats and a couple of shirts. It cost me about 1,000 baht to get that out of the post office, which I could have bought those shirts here for probably less than that. So what I'm saying is you don't necessarily have to put your value on the package. If you keep it under, if you put it under $40, you don't put anything, then chances are they won't open it. But they will when you fill out the stuff. It does ask you what's in it: shirt, a flag, whatever it is. But I've had people send electronics, and it's way too much to try to get it. Like, if you sent a GoPro over here, it would cost me more to get it probably out of customs than I could go buy it for. Thank you very much again for that, Justin. I'm going to have to skip down here a little bit. Eli, Chuck, I am seeing quotes for $500 in Phuket, $1,000 in Pattaya, and $2,000 in Bangkok for visa agents to take care of all the visa paperwork like your mom had. Why the huge price range? Okay, I'll tell you what my lawyer said because I've been recommending him for years, and he's been doing it for half of that price for years. But the price went up for everything. The fees went up in immigration. So he said, with all the fees, it's now double. So if you want to use an agency or a law office, basically it's double now. I don't know. It's just gone up. That was the answer that I got. You can do it yourself. For me, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was like to go into Bangkok and get a bank account, get a 3-month visa and a 12-month extension in 2 hours. It was kind of a no big deal for me, to pay the one-time fee. I don't know. Joe's over here deleting my comments now. Nathan, I have found if you put the address in Thai, get a friend to do it for you. The Thais don't open the boxes. Yeah, I share in our about tab, really in the comment in the description box, we have our address, and some of it's in Thai. Really, all you got to do is like click on it, paste it, copy it, print it out, and you can just put that on the package. Justin saying, "How do I respond to people here?" Just like you're doing right now. I don't, I don't know. Rare Cat, your mom might like to watch Netflix in English. Maybe she could use a VPN service like But we're going to get all that figured out. I've had a lot of people say, well, your mom sits by herself. Your mom needs a hobby. Your mom needs to do this. Your mom needs to do that. Well, my mom is not really planted anywhere. So I know you're not saying, I'm not talking necessarily about you, but it's like, shit, we're not going to go get a package of all this stuff while we're, moving around Thailand right now. But we're going to get all that set up. We've already got some stuff in order. Uh, Once we get her comfy recliner and TV. Wayne, so what deed on Chow? Hello, Chuck. Finally made it here 3 months now with my Thai wife. Going to live in Rayong area. Avid follower. Thank you very much. Cheers. Wash hands. Lang mu. Jay East, hi Chuck. When you first moved to Thailand, how long did it take you to feel settled in? Looking forward to the move myself. I don't remember. Settled in. What does that mean? Like, I never really feel like I'm settled in because I don't have like I didn't do the house thing. I don't know. For me, I don't really. When I do feel settled in, I feel boxed in. Like I can't. I don't like the feeling myself. So I love the fact that everybody thinks I'm a tourist. Everybody thinks I can't speak Thai. Everybody thinks I don't eat spicy food. It's kind of like just being in the dark, or nobody really expects anything out of you. I like that feeling, a lot of people don't. They need to have recognition. They need to let people know this is how long I've been here. This is what I've done in Thailand. These are my accomplishments. This is, my credentials. I don't like. That's not for me. Like I don't really. I don't need that. Not saying that's bad for you, but yeah, I don't want to be ever settled in. If that makes sense for me. I guess I'm the wrong person to ask. C Honda, good to see you, Chuck. Hello. I enjoy your viewpoints of Thailand. It has changed my attitude of that country. Yeah, I just really just kind of share, my experiences and stuff, and I do have my opinion on things, and I do like to share the fact that we need to be flexible. I got to practice what I preach too. We have to. We just have to deal with things as we come. We got to remember we're always a guest in Thailand, and you know, just take things for what they are and don't try to analyze everything. I think it's our biggest failure is we're always trying to relate things to what we actually know. And when it becomes a problem because it's not the same here in Thailand. You get upset about things because it's like, this should be done this way. Why are they doing it that way? Because we don't understand the process here because we're only relating it to the process that we're familiar with. And it just becomes stressful. That's a big problem I see. And it's just nature. It's the way we were brought up. We have to completely understand how everything works, right? Well, it's difficult to just get rid of that, but we got to recognize it sometimes and just let it go. I'm meeting with that attorney you recommended next week. Hopefully things go well. I would just about 100% guarantee things would go well with the immigration part. Other things with him, I don't know, but you will definitely. Well, I don't know anybody that's been disappointed by him quite yet. Other than some things that were outside of the visa stuff where they hired him as an attorney, the situation was a little bit, I don't know, the guy wasn't happy, but it was nothing that the attorney could have done about it. But it really wasn't him. It was just part of his law firm. I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. Frank, I use Visa Agent Pattaya, €350 per year, and he does everything. Pattaya is the easiest place in Thailand to get anything done as far as visa stuff. The immigration is super easy there. Mostly there's a lot of foreigners there. Most of the people that go into immigration office in Pattaya are foreigners or Westerners. People like here where I'm at, it's not Westerners. It's people from Laos. It's when you're on the other side, it's people from Myanmar. So Pattaya immigration is very used to handling Westerners, and they get you in and out, and they really prefer you to have an agency there. And because of the fact that there's many agencies in that area, and there's a lot of competition, of course, it's going to be cheap. So if you want to get something quick, cheap, and easy, then move to Pattaya if that's for you, or Chonburi. Actually, the immigration office is in Jomtien. I'm sorry if I missed your question. Richard Martin, Chuck, have you ever done a video on how to avoid the pitfalls and scams when purchasing a condo in Thailand? Well, I would not even from. No, I haven't. Mainly because I wouldn't buy a condo in Thailand. I mean, unless you just got a lot of money and you don't really care, which is quite a few people that have a condo down south, they have a condo up north, they have a condo in Phuket. That's okay. It's fine. But for me, I'm like, what? Why even hassle with trying to own it? Because things change, management change. Maybe you don't like your new neighbors. You know, you can always just lease the place for probably little less money, fully furnished, and just float around. So I'm not the person to talk about anything. I think personally, no offense to anybody, I think buying it's a scam. Don't do it. Just what you need to do is not come here and try to buy something immediately anyway. I think you gotta really need to kind of feel your way around. But I know that's not how it works in the West. In the West, we got to have ownership. But for me, it doesn't make sense in a land of year-to-year extensions. That's just me personally. But I mean, if you have a Thai wife and that's what you want to do, then do that by all means. Don't listen to me. I'm the wrong person to talk to about anchoring in. Ask Daz. Daz has a really nice condo in Jomtien. He keeps year round, and I think he gets a pretty good deal. I made a video on it. Yeah, Daz says Chuck has never bought a condo, does not know anything about it. I'm nothing. Yeah, you're correct. You are correct. Stuck in Florida, Mr. Mitch is a real estate tycoon. You should ask him. You're welcome, Mr. Mitch. Thought I would share that too. Good idea. Wayne Adair. Chuck, I am loving Thailand so far, but a Canadian like me, it's hot as hell. I've got to get used to it. Yeah, you will. I mean, you'll get used to it. You're lucky you're here now. Come April, yeah, you're gonna melt into a different person. It is extremely hot. I change my probably clothes at least 3 times a day, easily during the summer months. But depending on where you're at, like if you're in Bangkok, it's hot as hell all the time there. But right now up here, it's pretty good. That's why it's good to be mobile, flexible. You can just travel up north, enjoy the weather. When the burning season comes, go down south. Make life easy. Justin, you don't have to keep doing that, bro. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. The Village Falang, thank you so very much for the housewarming party. Awesome. I'll buy my mom a case of beer. Oh, wait. She don't drink beer. Oh, wait, maybe that'll make her transition easier if I'm drunk. No, just kidding. We'll get her some wine or something. Mitch says, I have no funny stories. I'm genuinely a miserable person. Somebody, Mitch, sent me a couple comments. One of your fan clubs, or it could have been you trolling me. No, just kidding. saying that I need to be more like you, like just brush things off. Like you get beat up all the time in the comment section and you just let it go. Like I should really get a hold of you and try to get your secrets. So I thought, very good. You're nice compliment to Mitch. I gotta be back up here. Yo, Mojo, you're Mojo. Good to see you. Chuck, say hello to your mom. Tell her she's looking good in her 40s. She can see your words. PK, grits is ground corn into sand like hot water. They swell a little, and butter and salt. Yeah. Me brushing things off, apparently they don't know me. It's what people, I think it's just the haircut. They just was a little dig at me. I'm sure probably had nothing to do with you. So they like to do that to me. Anyway, a little back and forth in the comment section. Um, we got to find a turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't know who's. We need to really kind of discuss who's bringing the turkey. Turkey's like a quality turkey in Thailand. I think last year Joe got it. It was I think 3,000 baht or maybe more than that for a butterball turkey, and it's cooked because they can't send poultry overseas that's not cooked. So it is cooked. You just have, but it was good. It was still good, but it was expensive. Bobby Diggs, first time back in Thailand since the situation, loving it. Went to Chiang Mai for a week, then down to Hua Hin for a few days, and back to Bangkok, and then back to the States. Sounds like an awesome trip. Is mom coming on this morning? I don't know. I don't know. Mom's in the background, though. She's right behind the flag here. Here, let me change that. Hang on one second. Here we go. Eli, Chuck, talk to your mom out of the facelift surgery. She don't really need it. She already looks good with the weight loss and eye lift. Workplace. What airline do you recommend from the States to Thailand? I recommend EVA. EVA's always been good. It's actually shorter. Like going from Houston, the flight to Taipei is about normal, like going to Japan, but from Taipei to Thailand is less than 3 hours, so it's a little shorter flight. And the plane is good, the staff is good, the food is good. I have no ever I have no complaints on EVA, other than they weren't flying when we flew last. The village Falang. Kara, how could such a young lady have such an old son? My mom was 16 when she had me, so we're kind of like my mom's kind of like my sister anyway. Tom Yam Gai. Ironically, they raise turkeys in Thailand and Cambodia, but for some reason, not so much. You, there's a few turkeys I've seen here that look like good, fat quality turkeys, but we've actually bought some. There's a turkey farm down the road here, and when we get it, it's like full of like rice. Like that's all they eat is rice. There's still rice in the belly. It's kind of strange, but the meat tastes gamey, tough. It's the diet. It's the way, I don't know. I think they like the meat to taste like that, actually. Jake's in the house. Good to see you. Recommendation. Anybody with commissionary privileges at the AMEBME may be able to assist with a turkey. There you go, Jake. Ty 2112. Good morning, Chucky baby. I have a bad cold, cough, fever. Think it's going around. Keep it to yourself. Let it stop there. Wig alert, good to see you. I think a turkey sandwich is possible in Thailand. A lot of the tops, well, a lot of people were saying, Chuck, I see grits here at Tops. I see grits here at Villa. I see grits here online. Here's the thing in Thailand, depending on your location, uh, a lot of the top supermarkets, even the macro, even too, has a lot of foreigner food depending on the location. So if there's a lot of people in the area that will buy the stuff, of course it's going to be in the store. But there's there's turkey meat, sandwich meat. I've seen a lot, even here in Mukdahan. I've seen like imported sandwich turkey meat. Justin, Chuck, when I visit, can I buy you both dinner? I think with your donations, you should just let me buy you dinner. That would be just fine for me, Justin. A couple of beers, have a nice meal. Yeah. Anytime, Justin. I'm much funner in person. Eli, Chuck, I heard that you will be cheaper to buy a peacock to cook up for Thanksgiving than to buy a turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't think so. There's Thai turkeys. Like you can buy turkey here, a whole turkey, but it's just Thai turkey. It's a gamble, You want to get the stuff, marinate it, slow cook it, and then it tastes like a damn tree root. Easy in life and other moderators. When I get married in 15 and no, in 1 to 5 years, you are invited. We'll moderate your wedding for you. T's in the house saying hello, Mitch. Justin again. Chuck, do you handle toxic commenters on your channel? I do have help, actually, a lot of times, most of the time. We'll blame it on my twin. Rue, tuk-tuk question. Your father-in-law designs a different to other tuk-tuks. I see they all look different. Seems to be regional. Is this the case? And if so, can your father-in-law sell his in Bangkok? My father-in-law just sold. We have a friend, a subscriber of the channel. His wife just turned 50, and for her 50th birthday, she wanted to get her family a tuk-tuk. Her family lives in Karat near Pimai, if you know where Pimai is. My father-in-law just delivered it yesterday. He got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, loaded it up, took it all the way to Pimai with another guy, showed them how to operate it, and drove all the way back home. Bangkok's a little bit further, but of course it could be delivered to Bangkok. And yeah, tuk-tuks are a lot of times they're regionals and regional design, and some like Mukdahan, they don't. It's a government thing, right? They only allow certain types of taxis or things. I think it's got to be a money thing, right? But his tuk-tuks are sold pretty much everywhere in Esaan. He used to ship lots of them across the water here before they changed their tax rules a few years ago. My father-in-law's tuk-tuk is pretty much original design with the three-cylinder Daihatsu engine and drivetrain. And if you ever see one like that anywhere in Thailand, it most likely came from him. He's been doing it for 40 years. He's used to sell lots every month. These things last forever too. Javier, is that right? Javier Langrio. I don't know. If you're Spanish guy in Louisiana, I don't. Sorry. Hello, Chuck. Am I wrong, or looks like your mom always eats alone in the room? All my best for you. Um, Let me see. I don't know how many times I can explain that, but my in-laws sit a lot of times. Well, I'm only showing what I show in the video. It's not like we eat all day, but inside the kitchen there area, the stool's a little low, and it's a little hard for her, so she can't sit in there very long. But my mom just got to Thailand. Could you imagine like going to a country in the Middle East and just sitting there and everybody speaking Yiddish? You're like, I don't know what the hell's going on. So she just wants to go. My mom likes to be alone. That's kind of where I get it from too. But she's not comfortable in there at the current moment on the chair for the most part. And she doesn't really know what's going on. So it kind of gets a little overwhelming. So a lot of people were saying that she was being rude, but even my friend, I took the time to interview my friend and made a pretty good video, but it seemed like a lot of people were only concentrating on the fact that his wife was staring at her phone. They must think the same about Paige because she just sits on her phone a lot of times when we're in the car too. It's like, really, if you ever would ask them, they'd probably say, I don't really care about your conversation to participate, and more or less, do I understand what you're saying? That's what Thai people would say anyway. Uh, Justin, another question. How has moving to Thailand changed your mood and mental health? Man, Thailand's changed me a lot in every way. Uh, I mean, of course, mental health. You don't have to deal with. I still do, like through the comment sections and stuff, still have to deal with or listening to the bickering and the worrying and stuff like that. But as far as, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's like being a kid again, basically, in Thailand. Thai Australian family, good to see you. Hello. Brock, if I didn't say hello, hello. Can you please say a few words about Pranbury? Okay. Pranbury is a very nice place to go. I don't even know where that's at, to be honest with you. I don't remember. Latmu for Thanksgiving. Latmu's good at any time, Daz. That's my favorite. Mitch says, I really like those chemically enhanced butter balls myself. You are 100% correct. Like those gigantic 25-pound turkeys are probably only like 6 weeks old. We should think about those things. Maybe the rice filled turkey is better. Or maybe we should just stick with Lapmu. Thai 2112. My wife and I bought a turkey in January a few years ago for Christmas dinner, but by the time at Christmas came, we loved the turkey too much to kill it. Still walks around with the chickens. That's funny right there. David from Surin. Turkey and beef, I don't understand. So many cows and very few are edible unless you own a jackhammer. It's just not their thing. It's just not their thing. You can get good beef here. You can. Sakona Cone has the some of the best quality meat you can buy. Just go buy the meat and cook it yourself. It's really good. It's not a grain, not corn fed like you would get, in the West in Canada or America. My boss is expecting me to go do some work. That's nuttier than a squirrel's poop pile. Enjoy your successes today. Justin, Chuck has a bunch of moderators remove toxic comments and sometimes the commenter as well. Eli, thank you so very much. Chuck, I found the perfect way to cook a whole turkey last Thanksgiving. I smoked it in an electric smoker for hours, and then deep fry it for crispy skin. The 3 smoothies for Kara. Thank you very much, Paige and Chuck. Uzi Stars in the house. Good to see you. Exit to Thailand is telling Tom Yum Guy I haven't seen the Esaan types in Bangkok. Yeah, a lot of the ones in Bangkok are pretty similar. We were over there by Khao not by Soy Cowboy, over there by the Terminal 21. I can't ever remember the name of the damn hotel, but I did see one of his tuk-tuks there. I pointed it out in the video too. Was cool to see it all the way out there. Sheridan Van Meteren. Sorry I'm late. Sorry if you have answered this, but when will you be on the road again? I will tell you exactly, actually, which normally I don't do. We are leaving. Wait a minute. I got to figure out what today is. Today's Wednesday. We are leaving Friday morning, and we'll be on the road, or we'll be on our next adventure at least for a month to 6 weeks. A lot of stuff happening. Yes, we gotta tell Mitch to go eat by himself. He smacks his mouth when he eats, so he can't deal with that. Robert Lee, howdy from Texas. Also a big hello and hi to Mama Mafia and Mama Kara and Papa Red. I hope to visit Southeast Asia in late November or early December. Good time to come right now. Things are opened up, weather's good, and yeah, it's good time to be here right now. It's still a little rainy season down south. I'm reading comments. Sorry, Justin. Like being a kid again says it all. Chuck, thank you for responding, mate. Corey, thank you very much for that. I very much appreciate that, sir. Very awesome. What is lap mu? Lap mu is a minced, chopped meat with that's got mint leaf. It's called lap seasoning. I don't know how to explain it, but it's something that you need to try when coming to Thailand. It's very good. Depending on where you get it though, like if you get it central Thailand, it could be really sweet. They like a lot of sugar in certain parts of Thailand, so you got to be depending on where you're at, you may have to tell them not so much sugar, unless you like sugar. Travel, traveler, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Housewarming gift from mom. Thank you very much, Wayne, for the compliment. Well, Justin, I appreciate all the questions. Seeing as nobody else is, what is the best way to learn Thai? The best way to learn Thai is just to be here because your brain has to adjust to these sounds. But the best way for me was to learn how to read, really commit to learning the alphabet and learning how to read Thai. Because once you can read, you can practice all the time by looking at a sign. You get to know what that particular thing means. Like bayang means like to go, like to fix a tire, like a tire shop. You see them all over the road, like the big giant tire that's painted. If you learn the word, then you can see it and you can practice, all the time. Or you see a sign that says Lap Mul, that's where they make. That's a restaurant that sells Lap Mul. Learn to read. I think is the best way. Don Vintage American. Hello from Don Peterson. Now home in America, back home in Sukonakon this Saturday. Might travel to Prachuap in early November. Hope to see you guys there. We were just in Sukonakon. That's where you get the quality meat, beef. Sheridan Van Meteren. I love Thai food. What would you say is best in your opinion? I love Esaan food because it's spicy and it's more sour. It's not super sweet. I don't know why. Maybe it's similar to Mexican food. I'm not really sure, but I just all the everything about Esaan food, from the barbecued chicken to the grilled pork to the vegetables and just the spices. I love it. Um, I don't know what my favorite would be. I don't really know if I have a favorite. I like probably lap mu, which is the minced pork, or the minced chicken is good. Really, really spicy. Helps get things moving, if you know what I mean. Robert Lee Avery Hart. Chuck, I hear or have seen many vlogs from Miss Jira and Joe and Gift about the Hua Hin area, and the area where they live is good for relaxing and retirement with travel. What is your opinion? I got to burn this opinion up, I guess, so many times. I think you should just go visit Hua Hin for a while. I think if you live here, I think you should just, I don't know what your needs are. Do you need to have a home where you can stay in all the time, or do you want to travel around Thailand? I don't know. For me, I just would go to, if you like Hua Hin, go a certain time of the year. Go to Chiang Mai, go into Phuket, just enjoy Thailand. But I mean, everybody needs a home base for sure. Um, but my opinion, that's my opinion. My opinion is I wouldn't want to stay in Hua Hin like forever. I'm not ready to settle down myself, so I can't handle being here for 2 weeks. My favorite place to go is Koh Chang, and I swear after 10 days, I'm like, okay, we got to go. I don't want to stick around here too long. Richard Martin, good to see you. I imagine Chuck's father-in-law building a tuk-tuk for Benji's fried chicken business, sort of like a food truck. He's done a lot of custom stuff. He's done some handicap stuff. He can do oversized, smaller. He can do a lot of things. I think right now he's not really doing too much because where we're at now really depends on tourism. Really depend. A lot of people just are now starting to be able to come over here, but there's not a lot of money right now for people to do a lot of traveling. So everything's really slow. So if you want something custom right now, would be the time to do it. Christopher says, "Hi Chuck, I've never been down to Prachuap area. Is it a nice place to visit?" Prachuap is also the province in the Hue Hin is also in the province of Prachuap. So there's quite a few things to do in that general area. There's Cha'am, which I think is Prechaburi or Pechabun. I always get them two confused. And then there's Hue Hin, and then there's inside the city, Prachuap Kirikan, and then my camera just died. Hang on a second. Why did you die? Well, it's something going on with my computer screen or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hang on a second. Well, I don't think I've died. I can see myself on the other computer. Anyway, we'll just go with it. It's black on my screen. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to do in Prachuap for me. Like, I get bored really quick in Prachuap, but it's very beautiful there and definitely a good place to visit. Prachuap's got a lot of stuff building up right now, so a lot of stuff is happening. Let's see. Prep for it. How are you? Hey, what is your favorite thing about road trips? It's just about going on the road. It's just about not knowing what's coming. I mean, Thailand is a funny place. It's always exciting. A lot of times we go to the same place and we always see different things. But just going and adventuring and not really having any expectations is it's the best thing for me and Paige. Scott says it has dried up in Phuket. Brandon, good to see you. I'll be flying China Air bearing a China invasion next month. I think we flew that one time and I never, the worst experience I've ever had flying in a plane in my life. I mean, I'm sure that's not going to happen to you, but it was so bad. I was like, we're never doing this again. Thank you, Nikki, for coming back. Michael Paul, the other night, my girlfriend was watching TV and asked her what she was watching. She said, "My stories." I think I saw this. You commented this before. It was funny. And he said, Young and the Rest. No, I'm watching No Time to Be Sad. We just laughed. Thank you very much for sharing it here. Elaine, good to see you. What is the easiest way to get to Chaam from Bangkok if you don't have a car? My mom wants to see it in November. The best way to do is just get a private van or a taxi. I would say a private van would be the best way to go. They have mini buses. They have a train. They have a train station that goes all the way from Bangkok into right in the middle of the town in Chaam. It'll take you into Prachuap also. Take you way down south. Just depends on what you like. But for me, if you don't have a car, the best way is to hire a van or take one of the good, I guess you call it like a city bus. If you get on a VIP bus, oh, sometimes I think them things are too dangerous. But yeah, you can just take if you go down to the bus stations, a lot of times you'll see these private van companies, or if you can go to some kind of like a travel agent. But it's like a lot of these places have these tour guides, services, booths, all over the place. You could just go talk to them. But if you're coming right out of the airport, I mean, you can hire somebody right there at the airport. What I like about Lap Mu, is the rice they fry to golden brown it. Yeah, that's one of the pretty good ingredient. Workplace. I'm Natasha. My husband is Jeff. We watch you and your family daily. We love how you guys keep it real and normal, and your sense of humor is the. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Glad to hear you got my back when everybody's digging at my back. Tim from Fort Worth, Texas. Good to see you. Richard Martin has a fun fact. We share the same birthday and we are the same age. Do you actually know? I don't know if I've actually shared what my exact birthday is, so I'm curious. Uh, we can make that a fun fact right here, right now. Just got to let me know. I have to dig way down to the bottom of the comment section. I'm still up top, obviously. Here's mom. When it,
Mom.
for whatever reason, my screen here is black,
Uh-oh.
but you can see yourself here in just a moment.
Mm,
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fantastic. I'm excited about our next chapter.
Yeah, it's gonna be very cool. I think very very fun. I'm ready to get on the road. I think we've been here almost 5 weeks now.
Yeah.
I'm like going stir crazy. I know you are.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a crazy little transition here, huh? Been something that you've never experienced, huh?
Well, I've experienced going to other countries, but sitting down with a group of people and not knowing,
What's going on? What's
what's
being
going on.
said?
It is a little overwhelming, but
Yeah.
it's just part of the journey. It's cool.
Right.
I really like it here. So all the people that
I don't know if you can hear mom. I don't have a
uh,
microphone on her.
I'm sorry. But all the people thinking about my eyes, it was very easy. If I could do it, anybody could. It was absolutely wonderful. The doctor is fantastic, and I can't believe the prices here. $400 for an eye lift.
Hmm.
Now I just have to find me some eyelashes.
Just got to follow the lady boys. You know?
Oh, is that where they go?
Yeah,
They'll
I'm sure
tell me
they'll
where to
take
go.
you to the eyelash shop.
Okay, well, we may have to do that. All right, I just got up to go get me some coffee
All right.
with my cream. Thank you so much. Yes. Ooh, what a wonderful present.
Get you something to eat, mom. Your breakfast taco. There's tortillas and
I have one of my coffee creamers.
yeah. Mom's going in for the coffee creamer.
Uh-oh, I haven't had any since we got it. Coffee cream.
Retired butcher boy. Just wait until we announce that coming up. I don't know quite yet. All right, mom.
Love ya.
Love you too. Thailand e-biker. Hello, how are you? When your eyes are glancing straight up, what are you seeing? The camera? Is that a trick question? Brock, I would love to get one of those tuk-tuks. It would be fun. Run around. I had mentioned to my father-in-law a couple of times, like, you need to put one of those in the garage so I can take the ladies around. It'd be easier. And he just kind of went, huh. I'm like, no, seriously. I said, well, you should just get one and bring it here so we can run around in it. But that's as far as it went. He did tell me one time he's going to make a custom one for me, and I'm still waiting for that. Christopher Daniel, I love to watch you and Mafia cooking and eating food. It always makes me feel hungry. I love to share it too. I think a lot of people like to watch that too. I think that food is so an important part of the Thai family mechanism in Thailand. And I told my mom, I said, you don't have to worry about what they're saying, Mom. They're only talking about food and what's on the menu next, basically. It's usually the gist of the conversations. Is spicy food normal in Thailand? I would say for the most part, I don't know. A lot of dishes have spices, but there's a lot of barbecue. There's a lot of stuff on the grill. There's a lot of soups. And anytime you get a soup, it's not going to be made spicy. Your spices will be like condiments. You add that later. But a lot of the dishes are traditionally spicy. Rare Cat has a suggestion for Alan. From Bangkok to Chiang, we just hire a car outside the airport for about $65. There are buses and trains, but yeah, I would say that's probably the best way to do it is just hire out somebody. But if you're not familiar with anything and you get into the airport, I mean, you can hire somebody right there. Just you got to negotiate the price of what it's going to take to get you to your destination. I've gotten with him, Scott. Even gave him blueprints. Even gave him a parts list and where to get the parts to create electric tuk-tuks, but it didn't go any further. He's like, actually, he said, sure, do you want to be a part of this? Do you want to do it? And my answer was no, I don't want to be involved in it. And that was the end of the conversation. Easy in life. I'm off, people. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm reading comments, guys. Sorry. Okay, traveler. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. We're not going to stay on very much longer. Anyway, Alex is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, kids. Looking forward to meeting you, Alex, in the next coming weeks. Eli, Chuck, I recently retired officially on October the 1st. First pension check should be direct deposit around November 1st. America is so nice to live in when you don't have to work. No rush to leave. Yeah, I'll say that some of the best times me and Paige ever had in our life was traveling around the United States in our travel trailer. It was like being a nomad, and you just kind of roam around. Of course, we're carrying our house with us and our bathroom and our refrigerator and a kitchen. But it was very cool. And it's something that we talk about often about doing again temporarily. And really, really enjoyed that. And you're right. And in Thailand too, like I couldn't imagine trying to be in Thailand and trying to work and earn Thai baht. To me, it would be just miserable to try to come here and not enjoy what Thailand has to offer. Is you're only concerned about work, 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 work. Sam Wara, can you make bike videos? Love the scenery when I'm at the gym. Yeah, you had mentioned this before. I do appreciate that. The problem for me is I enjoy the bike ride so much I don't feel like videoing, but I will in the future. I'm not going to be doing any more bike rides on this trip here at home, but when we come back for sure. Actually, I'm bringing a bike, and I might bring a setup. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But I'll be doing some bike riding in Prachuap. But I did do a pretty good. If you go to the Prachuap videos, I do have a good one that I rode around in Prachuap, but may do it again. Well, I am way down. I'm going to have to skip all the way down, guys. Sorry. Everybody's leaving. Okay. All right, Nikki, good night. Alex is doing a live stream. I'm missing that. When is he going to do the live stream? Thailand e-biker. Google says when a person looks upwards, they are often thinking. In particular, they are probably making pictures in their head, and thus, I thank you for being exact to Mr. E-biker. I'm looking at a camera, actually. I'm not looking at a person. Brooks, 1958. Hello, how are you? All right, David, good night. Thank you for coming. Well, guys, I'm going to cut this short. 349 people still watching. We've been on for 82 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming. Just wanted to kind of let everybody know what's going on here. You guys hear me talking about it just about in every video, but we are leaving in we are leaving Friday, so hang on a second. Yes, Mitch is sending me a message. He's definitely that. He is. He takes things a little too personal. This is a kind of a behind the scenes guy here in the comment section. He got his feelings hurt because I didn't spend some time with him one day. But I didn't block him from the channel. He can stay whatever he feels like being. Anyway, guys, going to end the video. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you guys come with us on this next adventure. It's going to be super fun. There's going to be some shopping involved. There's going to be a lot of food. There's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of camaraderie. There's going to be traveling. There's going to be everything. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you unsubscribe, please resubscribe. Check your prescription, check to see if you're prescribed, because a lot of times Google has been deleting people, and they come to me, how come I'm not prescribed to you anymore? It's like, I don't know. You have to Google a lot of times. If you're idle on your account, thinks it's just a non-existent account for whatever reason and kills it. So make sure you're still part of the channel. I appreciate everything, guys, and we'll call it a day. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. Bye. Sorry.